Hi guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be making porridge plantain using coconut water. Give it a try out, okay? And make sure you drop a comment. I want to know if you liked it, and of course I definitely know that you're going to like it. So the ingredients I'm going to be using is two different plantains, which is the ripe plantain and the unripe plantain. Now that is the secret that I'm giving to you that will make this food so sweet. I have meat, and then I have my fish, two different types of fish. If you can add more, well, please do. And then I have my onions. I also have my crayfish already grounded. I think I grounded it a bit too much. My blender did its thing, and it was too much. And then I also have my cubes, and then I have my vegetable leaf that I'm going to be using. And then the next thing I have is also my coconut, which I'm going to blend. Now what I'm using is just my coconut water. All right, so blend your coconut, take the chaff out, and then use just the water. I have my pepper. I blended like two different types of fresh peppers. I don't really know their name. So we are all set to cook now, all right? So I'm going in with my already washed meat, and then the next thing I'm going in with is my pepper. I just want to steam this meat up a bit, and I only use goat's meat for this particular dish, all right? So if you're looking at trying out this, please kindly use goat's meat because of the flavor. Now I'm going in with my cubes just to season my meat properly. I added a bit of salt just because I don't eat salt, so add to taste, add as you like, all right? So just give it a bit of stir it properly for everything to enter inside. Now I don't add water when I want to first start boiling my meat. I just allow the meat produce its own water, then boil for a while. After it gets dried or gets close to if it's dry, I just add water. So add your water, all right, and then cover it back, allow it to boil further. And then this is what I got. My meat is ready. So this is the coconut water I got after blending my coconut. So what I'm going to do next is just to pour in the coconut water into my pot, and then just give it a good mix, stir it for a bit, all right? And then you go in with your cubes, then you add your crayfish, and then you add your onions as well, all right? So we are getting ready, we are getting there, all right? Just follow this instruction step by step, and then you're going to make the most delicious porridge plantain ever. Now when you're done adding the first set of ingredients, make sure you give it a good mix, and then you go in with your already grounded pepper. Now give it a good mix when you're done, all right? And then the next thing you're going to do is just cover your pot for a little bit of time, allow it boil, and then the next thing you're going to add is your fish. This is one of the fish I showed you guys earlier, so I just went in with this fish. Now this particular fish gives any food I want to cook flavor, so I don't need to put too much. I just add one just to get that flavor from it. Now cover your pot, allow it to simmer a bit. Then the next thing you're going in with is the main ingredient, which is your plantain. Now I said use two types of plantain, the ripe plantain and the unripe plantain. The reason why I said the ripe and unripe plantain is so you get this particular taste. Now you don't want to miss out on anything, right? You want to get everything in the right place, so you don't want to miss out on this taste. So please kindly use your ripe and unripe plantain. Now stir and cover your pot, allow it simmer for a bit. Now the next thing you want to go in with is your fish. Now the second fish that was on that plate, I added it after I added the first one, so I had to add the second one. So add it and then Stir for a bit. Now another key ingredient, I know I didn't add a lot, is this particular fish. So make sure you get fish that is enough if you are a fish lover, all right? And it must be dry fish, okay? So get a lot of dry fish if you love dry fish. Now cover it and then allow it to boil. So this is what you get. You see it's already coming out so well. It's looking so good at this point. All right, so next thing you're doing is adding a bit of water. Now if you don't want to add water, it's not an issue, but I felt like it was going to be too thick, and it was still too thick after I added the water I added. So just adding a bit of water, all right, to avoid it being too thick. You don't want it too thick. So now I went in with my palm oil. If you don't want to add palm oil, it's optional, but I just wanted a bit of color in this food, so I added in my palm oil, gave it a good mix. Then I went in with my vegetable. All right, so this is the last thing you're going to be adding to your porridge plantain. Now cover it up for a little bit of time, say less than a minute, because you already added your vegetable, and then give it a good mix, and voila, your porridge plantain is ready, guys. Give it a try out and let me know what you think.